Welcome back. Before we head into Chapter 1, I thought it'd be best to look at the start screen here, because it's changed up as a result of everything we've got going on. We've got the Grendel, that other Grendel, I can't remember the name of it now, the red one on the right there in the background, and you've got the 4 party members there on the left. It's very, very nice. I also want to use this as a point to mention something that was mentioned in the comments, which was appreciated, but at the same time a theory in my head that spun off, or well, it's not necessarily a theory, it's more paying attention to things going forward. I feel like it's worth bringing up. So it was mentioned in the comments previously that I've forgotten the Grendel requirements for Van, and I was like, oh yeah, I have, haven't I? I've forgotten the requirements, because people were saying like it needs Anya's around. I was like, well no, it's the Genesis. He needs the Genesis around in order to have the transformation happen so Van can turn into the Grendel. But then I had a thought of like, wait, is it the Genesis? Or is it Anya's in the Genesis? And if it's Anya's in the Genesis, why does Anya's need to be around? Now, obviously, then you can go into the idea of like, well, Epstein made it so Anya's had to be around. But then the question is, why? Why did he make that a requirement of the Genesis? What part does Anya's have to play with the Genesis? No, don't go to the intro. No. We're discussing things here, game. Why? Why is that important? Like, is she the one who is somehow controlling the Genesis and causing this time jump, time leap mechanic now? Is she somehow controlling through the Genesis, or like I said, is the Genesis or 8 parts of it actually the Septarian of Time? Does she have some kind of control over the Septarian of Time through the Genesis? And somehow that then relates to allowing Van to take the Grendel. So basically, to sum up that point, is like, why is Anya's a requirement? Because that's clearly what's going on. I thought it was just the Genesis, but no. It is clearly like Anya's is an important part. Why? And again, you can go with like, well, Epstein made it that way. Why? Why did he? That's the interesting thing going forward. But for us now, let's head into a new game. No, not a new game. No, into Chapter 1. It's because I saw a new game when I was saying that. It's like, no. It's a Chapter 1, everyone. Let's carry on. It's the 21st of February. I told you. 1209.
I'm about a day late in saying this, but I'm glad to see you both. And thanks for your help yesterday.
Yes, much appreciated.
Can't believe the boys in blue had to grill me like that after what happened yesterday. Not that you two would know about that. You disappeared and left me high and dry.
Oh, and you're not upset about that one bit, are you, mate?
What can I say? You snooze, you lose. Should've hightailed it out of there when you had the chance.
That isn't something to get uppity about, you know.
Anyway, as you know, this is my office. And this is my lovely assistant.
My name is Agnes Claudel.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were Kiryu. What was the, the sort of greyish white jacket with the red shirt, but okay.
Right now I'm only coming in about once every 2 weeks. But I still very much take pride in my work here. Can I just say that outfit is adorable? That RMS uniform is cool too, but the one you have on now is on a whole other level. You're as cute as a button. I'm almost jealous.
It suits you well, I think. Looks comfortable and easy to move around in.
That's a thought. Where does the phrase cute as a button come from, and what did it initially mean? Like, why would a button be cute? Huh.
It's a practical choice for this line of work.
Well, thank you. I think so too. What about you, Van?
I'm with Swin. Sure beats running around doing 4 SPGs in your school uniform. Oh, and Yeah, it looks good on you.
Thank you very much. Oh ho! This coffee is simply divine. I'd totally have it every day if it was always this good.
Well, I certainly wouldn't.
How can you call that thing coffee? You practically drowned it in milk.
Don't think I didn't notice you sneaking in 4 sugar cubes, Van. That's really not good for you.
4 sugar cubes? I only have like half a teaspoon of sugar in my tea, mate. 4 sugar cubes? Like a sugar cube, as far as I understand, is a teaspoon. You have 4 teaspoons of sugar, mate. 4!
Okay, Mom. Hey, why don't you two introduce yourselves to Little Miss Fussy over here?
My name is Swin Abel.
And I'm Nadia Rain.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
So what are we going to learn about Lapis here? Because I feel like I'm right on that it's somehow connected to Lapis just from the fact they're here. It feels like they're searching for Lapis. And it's somehow related to that red fairy. It was clearly got to be somehow Lapis, or Lapis is being used to generate her somehow. There's a Lapis connection for sure.
Oh, no. The pleasure is all mine.
Something I do like there is how you've got the 3 and 9 on her costume. It's just a nice little touch. It's just a nice little thing there. Anyway, so I'm going to take a stab in the dark and guess you're this place's poster girl. Clever, if so. What? I totally get it. Van's been polishing a diamond in the rough to compete with the guild's ever-popular Beauty's Blade. Wasn't she the one who was with Van yesterday? Yeah, I can see why she sent the media into frenzy. Just when people thought her looks were unrivaled, voila! In comes Arkwright Solutions' very own Anya's. She packs a smile that pierces the hearts of those in need and renders them vulnerable, so that Van can milk them for all they're worth. Just what the hell kind of business do you think I run here? Although that might not be a bad way to make some easy money. Van, no! Please don't entertain that idea. And don't say that in front of them. What if they think you're serious? Don't worry, we know he's just kidding around. Yeah, there's no way he could get that venture off the ground, especially with that daughter of a super important person at its center. Oh? How did you... After yesterday, we did a little background check on you. Just for funsies. For funsies? The results, not a single shred of dirty laundry. Your record was squeaky clean. Yeah, that kind of gives it away, doesn't it? Thank goodness for the protection program. But then how did they find out about... In fact, you might even say it was a little too clean. Face it, most ordinary high schoolers don't come into the employ of a place like this. Yeah, that tipped us off for sure, but the dead giveaway that something was up was your companion. By companion, you mean Renee, right? Could you elaborate, please? Specs had all 4 of his eyes on you during that fight. He was looking out for the Spriggan and the Bracer Lady too, sure, but protecting you was clearly priority number 1. And that's his job in that situation. Ah. He didn't strike me as either a close friend or a hired hand. Even bodyguard feels like a stretch. It looked like it was all just part of his job, yep. And his job doesn't involve protecting ordinary civilians. He isn't a bracer, he's a CID operative. We know he served as a temporary aide to the president during the Cray incident. It's hard to imagine someone like him going out of his way to protect a normal student. So that's your reasoning. I mean, they are quite smart, so... Well, maybe you and Specs are just engaged in a torrid love affair. What? No? Oh, so quick to deny. What is it, I wonder? Is it because there's someone else you like? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, that denial had no bite whatsoever. Not only that, but you didn't even try to refute that you're the daughter of someone important. You're like an open book. Triple dot? Now, it's time to reveal your true identity and close this case for good. Your real name isn't Agnes Claudel, it's... Nadia, this isn't a mystery novel. Leave the poor girl alone. Oh, oops. I sort of got caught up in the moment. My B. Huh? Who in the world are these two? They don't look that much older than me. Anyway, I'll admit I'm impressed. You two reminded me of Van when he was solving his cases, even if your methods are a little different. Oh, that's because we're in the same trade. We also take jobs from people who can't go to the guild. And that makes you our business rivals. We actually came by today to scope out the competition. Oh, I see. I can't tell if she's joking or not. If that was your aim, you're wasting your time. Afraid there ain't much to see here. Yeah, that much was obvious. Whoa. All the juicy bits of intel are kept under lock and key. But I wasn't about to leave this place empty-handed, so I helped myself to some yummy cocoa pudding in the fridge. Oh no. Van, stay calm. Stay calm, Van.
You what? That was a one-of-a-kind, limited edition treat. God damn it!
Calm down, Van. I'm sure she's just messing with you. Idiots above, Nadia. Will you please stop veering us off the subject? We're going to be here all day at this rate. I know this is your usual bit, but can you dial it back for a while, please? Okay, but only because you said please, and because I'm a good girl. In what universe is that true? I take back what I said yesterday. You two haven't changed a single bit. I could say the same about you, save for the sweet tooth, which only seems to have gotten worse. So, have you known them for long? Now, we go back a little ways, but we haven't seen each other in 2 years. He helped us out with a Ford SPG back then, so we were happy to pay back a little of what we owe. We've been through a lot together since then, and it looks like the same goes for you. Sounds like a lot went down these past 6 months in particular. These two are uncannily well informed. I guess we do have some mutual acquaintances, so I'm not surprised you're in the know about that. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask, what brings you two to Edith? If you're here to sightsee, I can give you some tourist spot recommendations. Oh, and if you're looking for some good sweet shops to hit up, I may know a thing or two about that. A thing or two, he says. Unfortunately, this isn't a leisure trip for us. Yeah, we came to Calvard with a clear purpose in mind. We aren't here to goof off. But I do want to hear the sweet shop Rex later. We came to the capital because we're looking for something. Lapis! We were hoping you could help us with our search. That said, we realize you have your hands full with that case. It connects, it connects! It's not every day we see a throwdown between two dark-colored monsters. And you being one of them definitely surprised us. We had heard all the rumors, of course, but still, we were taken aback. Don't worry, we don't intend to pry. Believe me, we understand wanting to keep secrets close to the vest. I guess we came at a bad time. But even an expert problem solver has to prioritize when they're snowed under. Looks like we'll just have to look for help elsewhere, even if the pickings are gonna be slim. Hold up. You two, I've got an idea. Telephone for you, sir. 1 sec.
Oh, were you in the middle of something?
Oh, what now? Ah. Well, if it isn't the CID Division Chief. Never thought I'd see your face pop up on my screen. I like how it said... Well, it didn't say her name at all, did it? But it says it in the bottom right-hand corner of the vid screen. Kiseki, rerun, right there. Oh, there! Oh, I'd have never known.
Good morning, you two. I'm surprised to see so few among your rank. Experiencing a bit of turnover, perhaps?
Mayhaps. I wish, but nah. My other assistants are just taking some time off. Pretty sure you knew that already, though.
But of course. Though, truth be told, I wholly expected you to be hosting guests at the least.
Well, guess. The hell are you going on about, lady? The only ones here are me and Anya's. Huh? What? When did those two?
Very well then. At any rate, I have a job for you.
How did Anya's not see that? Like, Van clearly obviously saw that. It was like, how did she not see? It's just gone.
I know you have a lot on your plate as it is, but I'll ask that you hear me out.
Another job from the CID, yeah? Hold up, these requests normally come from Renee. Isn't this kind of thing below your pay grade?
Normally, yes. But this is a special case. It is a joint assignment from the CID and Marduk Total Security Company.
Huh? Why are you two working together?
Because of the severity of the issue at hand. This is Marduk's problem by and large, but we deemed it necessary to intervene. Regardless, I'm merely putting you in contact with one of their associates. They'll be the ones to provide the details of the request. I wish you luck.
Hey, what the hell? She hung up on me. Guessing someone from Marduk will be calling us next. Is it Rosette? Well, that answers that. I wonder if Rosette's the one calling. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Spriggan? How's it hanging?
Okay, so you're Mirabelle Alton? You're the one we saw in the intro with Rosette. Okay.
Hey, why do you look so surprised? Were you, like, expecting Rosette or something? Don't tell me you forgot about little old me.
Oh yeah, I know you.
Oh, you must be that Spriggan dude I keep hearing about. If you're looking for Rosette, you're totally fresh out of luck. But don't stress, cause I'm taking her place. For a few weeks, anyway. Security Chief Qasim's training is gonna take you to hell and back, but I'm sure you'll live. And if not, I'll be there to pick up your remains.
Ah yeah, I remember that bit.
It's for one of my Marduk colleagues in Orid. Her birthday is next month.
Last time I saw you was when I went to Orid for a crash course in tactics. You're one of Rosette's colleagues.
Hey, don't spoil the surprise. I was gonna reveal that last bit to your friend when I introduced myself. Oh, speaking of, I should probably get on that, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
The name's Mirabelle Alton. I'm a concierge for Marduk. And, like he said, one of Rosette's co-workers, at your service.
A pleasure, I'm sure. It's very nice to meet you, Mirabelle. My name is Agnes Claudel. Rosette's always been a big help around here. I'll bet. She's told me a bit about you, you know. You're just as polite as she said. Glad to see you've been doing well. Out of curiosity, is Rosette not around? Yeah, Rosette's off on some assignment. Pretty sure she wrapped up her regular scheduled maintenance. But I think it's safe to say it'll be a hot minute before she's back in Edith. Got it. Well, as long as she's doing alright, I can't complain. No reason for her to hurry on back here. Yeah, but I remember her fretting about all the paperwork that, in her words, no doubt begun piling up in my absence. Ugh. Well, you can tell her not to worry. I'll do my best to hold down the fort, because it keeps just floating away. And let your own schoolwork pile up instead? No way, Jose. It's not easy to find people who'll jump at the chance to do your paperwork. You totally have it made, Van. Oh shoot, I almost forgot what I was calling you for. We've got a doozy of a job for you. Guessing it ain't the usual testing gig, yeah? Really doubt the CID would be involved otherwise. And if it were a regular job, I bet Rosette would have been the one to deliver it. Bullseye times 3. We need you to fix the problems that have cropped up in our new venture. What kind of new venture are we talking about? Oh boy, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, shake that bad feeling. It's nothing shady, I swear.
I don't trust you.
It's just a little experiment that, if it works, will expand both our and the Sci-Fi technology's reach.
Will it now?
And that'll all be done with our latest and greatest upcoming software, the Marchen Garten.
Is that how you pronounce that? Marchen? Marchen? Tree! The Marchen Garten? Huh? That's a pretty name, so what is it exactly?
I was just about to get into that.
Imagine some kind of virtual world based on the Rosette connection?
It's the world's first virtual space service, which is made possible by Sci-Fi Tech and the Orbital Network.
Okay. What the hell is a virtual space? You've been in one previously. We went to Cray with Rosette. I remember that.
It's kind of like the virtual battle simulator that you were a tester for. You remember that, right?
Yeah, there you go. How could I not? Did more fights in that thing than I can count. Didn't do that many. It was so realistic. The program even simulated pain whenever an enemy hit us.
Yeah, fights in there feel just like the real deal. In a nutshell, the Marchen Garten is like an updated version of our battle sim. Not only does it generate more expansive areas by reading Orbital Network data, but it also lets you join up with other users. Even people who are far away can hop right into your virtual space. Basically, you can go anywhere with anyone at any time. That's the Marchen Garten.
Gotcha. So in a nutshell, you guys have created a mock reality. Or maybe you could call it a whole new reality. A reality where you can meet up with people around the world without having to leave your own bedroom. I'll admit, having a little bit of trouble wrapping my head around the concept. But it certainly sounds ambitious. I'm glad you think so. It's the stuff of dreams, for sure. Shame it was hijacked. What? Yeah, what? So far, again, I'm feeling that concept of my theories, the idea that this technology is beyond where they are. Like, since the development of orbital tech, like, they've been advancing very fast, yeah. But it's getting faster and faster and faster, and, like, this is beyond anything where I would expect them to be at this point. Which, again, comes to the theory of this feels like technology from the future that they've somehow got their hands on. So what's going on here? We need to properly analyze this garden and like to see if there's any hints as to what's going on inside it, as to where the concept has come from. Because I feel like there's going to be clues around. So anyway, you heard me. I forgot how to say that. The garden was hijacked. What does that mean? Are you serious? You're saying the almighty Marduk company got its arse handed to them by some random hacker? Probably not random. Basically, yeah. And we've, like, got absolutely zero clue as to who's, why's, or how's. And it gets worse. The hacker or hackers not only took control of our in-development virtual space, they nabbed the source code too. Oh dear. They've taken the reins of the entire program and are pushing a whole lot of nasty changes. Isn't it based on a server or something anywhere? Like, where is this virtual space situated? Is it just somehow just across the whole entire orbital network? Oh boy, sounds like a nightmare. Don't say that. The cybersecurity at Marduk's is top of the line. Even Kitty would have trouble doing all this. And I doubt any world-class hacker would be able to break in without leaving some kind of trace. Hard to believe someone was able to pull this off. Unless, right, if we're going with the idea that the garden is somehow future tech that Marduk got their hands on and they're just testing it, maybe there's someone else from the future that knows this stuff and is able to bypass Marduk's security because they're just that more advanced. They understand everything better. Maybe it could be Ren from the future. Maybe. Again, we know for sure a time element is a part of this now. So it's like we have to consider that concept of like, this is where technology is coming from now, the future. But what implications that can have, we shall see. So that brings us to our request. We want you to investigate and retake our garden. That's quite a tall order. Okay, so I get what you want us to do. I just got one question for you. Ow! Shoot! I'll answer any question you have as long as it won't require me to spill the beans on company secrets. I get it if you just needed testers, but that's not what you're looking for, clearly. So why give this job to us? Marduk should have plenty of pros on payroll who are more qualified for this kind of thing. Well, all of our so-called experts gave up, that's why. Gave up? The garden is completely inaccessible by normal means anyway. Genesis. And the fact that you requested our help means you think we have a way of dealing with the problem. Right on. To infiltrate it, we need an AI that isn't powered by the orbital network and has computing power that's way ahead of anything we have. So you need Mare. Okay, and Mare is the thing that's really connected to the Genesis. There's still something there to do with the Genesis device. That's what our team of analysts seem to think, anyway. No one has been able to create an AI like the one that ran the Retributive Tower 2 years ago, even with all the latest tech. Yeah, then that... With that connection, it's like, okay, the Red Fairy is going to be Lapis then. Just that thought process, they just put that out there. It's like, okay. Because she's clearly going to go on and then say, well, there is one other, and that's Mare, that kind of thing. But we've got a sneaking suspicion you've got something like that. Well, did I win the prize? She must be referring to Mare. Damn it. Your info network is freaking insane. Well, don't worry. We don't know all the details. That was just the conclusion we came to after combining and combing through some stray data. Just so we're clear, Rosette didn't leak any of this. I don't want you to think she broke any kind of confidentiality agreement she might have had with you. The thought never even crossed my mind. I trust her, don't worry. Yeah, trust her. Besides, I figured you guys would find out about this sooner or later. Great. So, want to take the job? Yeah, so they definitely know nothing about Mare in that situation, because I do recall, like, they didn't have an idea this was going on. I remember, like, Rosette saying she wasn't going to say anything, all that type of stuff, but they clearly did not have an idea. Like, that could have been something they hid from Rosette or anything like that, but it's like, no, they clearly do not have an idea. They just had suspicions at this point, so they did not know that AI was going to awaken that way. So, again, I think it's maybe something that's come from the future. They gave it to Van for testing. Turns out it interacted with the Genesis, and that awakened Mare inside it. That's seemingly the events. And again, like, how is the Genesis working? Does it need Anya's? Clearly it does at this point. I may be wrong on that, but clearly at this point it needs Anya's around. And then again, the question comes out, why would Epstein make that be a thing? Alright, there's another thing I forgot to mention. The garden was hijacked around the time that Crimson Beast started its rampage in Edith's underbelly. Now, we don't have any proof that they're related. Probably are. So maybe what's going on there then? Like, trying to think, like, based on the stuff that's been said there, combining with theories previously, and obviously voice actor kind of situation, the Red Fairy is Lapis. But I don't think it's that case of, like, the personality of the Red Fairy is Lapis. Maybe Lapis's personality has been shifted off to the garden, and that's what's being used to just control her in some way and use her abilities to bring about the Grendel. That's what I'm thinking there. The Red Grendel, that is. It's like, yeah, so it's going to be somehow still related to Lapis. So anyway, now we don't have any proof that they're related, but I figured that might sweeten the deal, you know, because it's relevant to what you're dealing with and all. What do you think, Van? I think we don't got much choice but to accept, especially after that last bit. Alright, you've got us on the hook. Should have figured Rosette's co-worker would also be a force to be reckoned with. Well, duh, getting our contractors motivated to take on more work is all part of the job. Alrighty then, I'm gonna send over a program to your office terminal. If you run that using your Zephyr, you'll be able to access the garden. Good luck, guys! Those two really did take off without a word. I was surprised when I realized they were gone. I wish we got to talk a little longer. I'm sure you'll get more chances to chat with them. Anyway, let's focus on this for now. Okay, this is it. Yep, no dice. Running the program normally won't cut it. Looks like we'll need Mare's help after all. But how are we supposed to contact her? Won't we need to create a situation where we need the Grendel? Not necessarily. Remember, she came out on her own back in Long Lie. Oh right, that's true. Now that I think about it, she also answered my call that one time. The Genesis and Anya's still around somewhere though during that, right? Something wrong? Oh, no, not at all. Anyway, it really does look like someone hijacked the garden. Wouldn't shock me if that Crimson Jackass did the deed. But it's too early to jump to conclusions. It's a long shot, but why don't we try calling out to Mare? Worth a shot. Because yeah, you saw the Genesis activate there. Because it's shiny. Huh? Oh, cool, she heard us.
2 calls in 2 days? You guys are seriously working me to the bone here.
Do you have bones?
So there's a chance that other Grendel user might be caught up in all this, right?
Mare. It's like, I'm just trying to connect dots in my head. So like, where my thoughts are falling at the moment is either the Genesis device is the Septarian of Time in 8 pieces, or it's somehow able to contact the Septarian of Time. Somehow only Anya's can do that. And as a result, she can speak to the Holy Beast of Time, which is Mare. I'm not falling on the idea of, like, maybe the Holy Beast is actually somewhere else and they're communicating via Mare, rather than Mare is literally the Holy Beast. Because I'm just trying to think how the Septarian stuff would all work within this. That's where it's sort of lining up for me at the moment. Like it's just kind of becoming this cohesive idea of like what's going on. The bit that I'm really unsure of is whether the Genesis is communicating with the Septarian of Time or somehow is the Septarian of Time. Because with the Agnes thoughts, I'm thinking it's communicating with the Septarian of Time, and it's the communication device basically for Agnes to sort of control the Septarian of Time. That's what I'm feeling is where it's going right now. But I don't think she realizes how much control she has, and it's currently based on emotions, which is what caused the little time leap that we saw. That's where my theories are at the moment. So anyway. Someone was eavesdropping.
Just enough to get the gist. Huh. So this is that Marchen Garten thing you guys were talking about. Yep. Definitely not your average piece of software.
Got a favor to ask? Can you get us into that virtual world? Tried to access it with my Zephyr, but I didn't have any luck.
Are you for real? Okay, let me get one thing straight.
Real?
I'm an ancient, venerable... not some troubleshooting AI. Solve your own problems.
I'm an ancient, venerable, holy beast, not some troubleshooting AI. Solve your own problems. That's gotta be it. I know I heard what she said, but part of it just slipped away again. Is that right? Well, I won't force you then. I just thought of a top-of-the-line hollow like you would be able to do this in your sleep.
I mean, you're not wrong. I am a cut above your average hollow.
So she's not an AI, that's what she said, but she is a hollow. So she's a holographic representation of Holy Beast. That's gotta be it. Unless it's something we just don't know about yet. But based on what we know from the previous Trails games, that fits. That makes sense. Please, Mare, you're the only one we can turn to here.
Okay, fine. No need to pull out the puppy dog eyes.
Oh, please, Mare, won't you help us?
Let's see. This is surprisingly complicated, but it's nothing I can't handle. Ta-da! Process complete! I created a path into the virtual world as you requested. You'll be able to access it with your Sci-Fi anytime you want.
Cool. You're the best. Thank you, Mare.
Keep in mind, I won't be able to tell you what you'll find in there.
That's fine. You've done more than enough already. So you can leave the rest to us.
Alrighty then. Just be careful in there, okay?
Mare. That girl's as temperamental as they come. Still, she really came in clutch. Okay, ready to see if the Garten thing lives up to the hype? Yes, let's go. So it's some kind of reverie, almost. Overture, the Garten. So we're not even in chapter 1? Okay, we're here. Wow, this view is incredible. Wow, it really does feel like we're in a whole other world, girl's voice. Wasn't expecting it to feel so lifelike. They were still around, weren't they? They were just hiding. The wonders of technology come to amaze. And continue to. Yes, I'm completely blown away. The virtual battle simulator was certainly impressive as well, but this is even more... Wait. Yep. Hey! Nadia and Swin? Sorry, we didn't mean to startle you. So you guys followed us in, huh? You two just hiding all the time? Listen, nothing's against the chief lady, but we'd rather avoid the CID like the plague. Those guys just won't leave us alone, thanks to a certain former employer I won't name. There was a time when they were hounding us, so we're just a little bit wary. Oh, I see. I wonder what put them in the CID's bad graces. You do not want to know. That's why we took to hiding when the call came in, and we couldn't find the right time to come back out after that. You two were working your butts off, so we didn't want to distract you while you were in the zone. We just waited till you were done, downloaded the thingy to our Zephyr, and then boom! Here we are. So you two were close by that whole time? I never realized. That's to be expected. We didn't go through years of covert ops training for nothing. Doesn't sound like we were able to pull the wool over your eyes, though. Actually, it was my trusty nose that sniffed you out. Nothing gets past it. Anyhow, Anya's and I are on the clock here, so we better get going. That's assuming time passes the same in here? I imagine it does, but... Wait, hang on. I've got an idea. Oh? Technically, you two aren't supposed to know about any of this, and you sure as hell shouldn't be here. But since confidentiality's out the window, who cares? Since you're both in the know, I may as well have you help me out. Sweet, sounds fun. We'd be more than happy to lend a hand. Are you sure about this? Yeah, don't worry. These two have seen more than their fair share of carnage. And besides, this may be a simulated world, but that doesn't mean investigating this place will be a walk in the park. I mean, it will be a walk in the park, just a very, very dangerous park. We could use a few more hands, and it won't hurt to have a couple extra pairs of eyes to watch our sixes. Or nines. Got it. That makes sense to me. Okay then, not sure what this place has in store for us, but we'll find out soon enough. Let's mosey, gang. Understood. And away we go! Slay 3 medium-sized monsters. Okay, area exploration. So yeah, we got objectives. Okay. Can we destroy that crystal? Shard token. What do we need shard tokens for? I do wonder. There's a crystally thing here. What do I get from that EP charge? Okay.
I'm on it. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Ooh. Interesting. Enemy information display. It seems pretty much the same from what we had previously. Let's... I was gonna say let's use their S-crafts. Nadia and Swin's marking ability. I assume it's similar to what we had in Reverie. Yeah, the critical hit thing. But yeah, I'm gonna hold off on using their S-crafts until we get something
You really held your own out there,
really
Slim.
difficult. I'm assuming we will. How far can we travel around here? Because there's enemies down there. Let's smash all these as they come around. Cross charge, okay. By dodging an attack at the last second with circle, allies can activate a cross charge. Again, Falcom, these are the kind of just little tiny adjustments to the action bit that I wanted. Like nothing too much, like I said, nothing on the yeast level, nothing like that. Just little things, so yeah. Okay, so anyway, and then you can activate a cross charge. Pressing triangle at the proper time will switch the control character to that of your ally. It will also result in them using a powerful charge attack.
These battles feel just like the real thing.
Marduk's technology is certainly impressive. I guess that means we need to be careful then.
The limiters will help reduce the pain. But remember, this place ain't working like it should.
If it hurts worse than it would in real life, I'll sue MK for all they're worth.
Ooh, material. Let's try this dodge thing then. It wasn't the right time, obviously. I need to time this better. That definitely wasn't the right time.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
It was just difficult on that one. Let's see about... But can you two do it? That's the question, like Van and Anya's. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought that would have got it. There we go. Yeah, I'm liking the gameplay changes so far, I really am.
That was absolutely
I imagine it's the purple ones we're after, because they're marked on the map. So we'll wander around, although...
Careful, there's a whole swarm of them.
That's what I wanted. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll carry on the exploring around. But I'll take out a few at this point. That's fine, because what I want to do here is just unleash that so we can have a look at it.
Get those boots on the ground, service bears. Sucks to be them.
She has an army of bears. Oh my.
I believe in you, S.
Activating skill.
Let's get his going up.
Activating skill.
I'll end this now. Cross. Diver.
They got marked, but, you know.
Done and dusted.
You did real good, S.
Ah, yeah, so it looks like we got a next area situation. So yeah, it is reminding me quite a bit of Reverie there. Let's turbo it a little bit now. Make sure we get all these. Assuming I am picking up the stuff. Didn't miss anything here, did I? I did.
Resistant to art. Physical attacks are more effective.
It's fine by me. Okay. Again, I just want to do the exploring first. See what we get around here. But I can take out the smaller ones, can't I? Especially on turbo.
Combat over. Processing data. This could get tricky. I suggest physical attacks for now.
Okay, that bridge is out. Okay, let's get... What? Shit, mate. Let's get back up here and get... Well, hello, hello. Get that chest. Cool. Okay, where are we looking over here? Just this bit down, which is probably just the opposite side of the bridge. Although there is some kind of teleporter or something. From the looks of it. Ooh, double rainbow.
Proceed with caution.
Hello. New material. Lovely.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
I'm not even using any attacks. Calm down. Yeah, because what we got here? Wait, what's this? What's this?
That looks like a nice chest.
Oh, there we go. A reviving bomb. Alright. We got the boost back up and everything from doing all these little things here, so let's go sort this out then. Watch out.
Time for you to focus.
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to do. I pressed the wrong button.
Chance to deploy charge.
Do it. Right.
Use
Turbo.
the shark cannon
Turbo off.
from us.
Let's see. Let's go with one there. And we'll go with HP regen's probably a good idea. And we'll get a Vandalized Raid out.
Here goes.
Give them your all.
Time for the main event. Vandalize Raid! Go get him, Nadia.
That's quite good. What we're looking at here. We'll boost you up. So what we got? Got a nice slow there. Impede, rot, and burn. I'm thinking we'll go with the slow. Only targeting one of them though. Let's target the one with more health. Should have stood next to someone there. Oh, does it get both of them? I thought it was only getting one of them.
This is getting dangerous.
It is, it is. So I'm thinking, let's get that heal out. Can I get all of you? Yeah.
Grab the light. Innocent heal. Million. Try to keep up.
Indeed. So we got the mark. Another mark and quick. Mark, seal, and mute. We'll go with that.
I'll support you.
Have no choice.
I mean, you're done, mate.
Our time shines. Right up.
Just normal attacks. Should be enough. There we go. Lovely. So that should be all three. Yep, there we go. Now what? Okay, cool. Oh, pearl ring, a lighter, and an angel ring. Evasion. Gate appearance and rewards. Clearing objectives will prompt an access gate to appear, which will lead to the next area. Choice of reward will also be available upon completing an objective.
Is that what the gates look like?
That's how it goes.
Wider than I thought. Guess I made the right call in bringing you guys along.
We knew you'd need our help from the word go.
And now that we're here, we might as well see this through.
Indeed. So, let's actually... Not open equipment. Because, yeah, we already had those, didn't we? But what have you guys got? Let's give something to Anya's then, first. Bit of evasion there. Preventing blind would be a good idea. And just give you the pearl ring. That'll do for now. Moving on. Area selection. Select the next area by using the D-pad buttons. Confirm the objectives and type a reward for each. Oh. You can re-enter areas after clearing them. Okay. So water quartz and earth quartz. Let's go the water way first. Oh. Let's just do the objectives this time. Take out enemies we've not done before. One of every enemy, you know how it is. So... Oh. Oh, you can run to the edge and get out of that? Was that a thing in Daybreak that I was not aware of? That should do it. Okay, arts please. Some arts work better.
Certain arts work well. Certain arts.
I believe in you, Anna!
Keep it up, Nadia!
Keep it up!
Here goes.
Ooh, my.
We're doing good.
Keep it up!
Try and go for the seal.
Certain arts work well on. Ready to
Certain arts work better.
Certain arts work well on. Activating skill.
Do this!
Activating skill.
I'll end this now! Cross! Diaper!
Boost gauge limit.
Cool.
We won't stop here!
Okay. So we need more destructible stuff around. Need to find it all. It done you. Watch out. Don't worry if I've missed anything, I'll get it on the way back.
This could get tricky.
Assuming I do come this way back. There we go. Still want to see about getting the chest though. Ooh, you get 3? Or did I select that? I think I selected it. Okay, we want to see about chests, at least. Let's run around, get those chests, and then move on. Basically,
Treasure chest. Good find.
treat it like we did
For ranged attacks.
Reverie. There should be a big chest around here, right? Based on the previous one? No, from the looks of it. Watch out, mate. There's our lovely chest.
This cutie has booty.
This cutie has booty. Oh dear, oh dear. At least they have the chest quotes in some regard. That is something I'm worried about, whether or not it's going to be in Sky. Whether or not they'll keep the chest quotes. I hope they do. Hope they do. Right, anyway, we're heading back now. Let's see if there's anything around we missed. I don't see any shinies or anything. We'll move on to the next area. Okay. So we can go back to that one if we want, and then go down, I assume? So what if we do? Okay, so we've gone back there, so now what happens if we just go for the exit? Do we then get to choose
There's so many. What a pain.
the other direction? No. Okay. Okay.